Hey guys, it's Chris, Enthusiast TV. I know it's been a while since I made a video, probably about 3 months or so. Been super busy. Me and Kristen had our first child November 18th, so that's kind of had me tied up. I'm sure a lot of you guys know how that goes, but in the meantime, I've purchased a car. We'll do a full video on the Mustang soon. I know a lot of the Corvette enthusiasts probably watch this channel and they're like, oh my god, he's got a Mustang, that's terrible. It's called Enthusiast TV for a reason. I love anything with an engine. It's a mint 04 GT, 77,000 miles. I got a good deal on it. Clearly, since we had the baby, I'm going to need a back seat, something I can throw a stroller in the trunk, take a little man with the family and go to car shows and whatnot, and the Vette's just not going to do it. Plus, it opened up the ability that now I can do more mods on the Vette and not have to have downtime without a fun car. So, that'll be something to look forward to in the future. Alright, let's get to the point. I know that's why you click the link. That's why you want to check it out. This time of year, especially on all the Corvette pages, even some of the Mustang pages, but really the Corvette pages, you know, a lot of people don't drive their cars in the winter. I get it. I don't either. Every once in a while you get a nice sunny day and I'm like, okay, we're pulling the cover off, we're taking it out. But everyone, almost once a week, you see a post, how do I store my Corvette for the winter? Well, it's not as difficult as most people make it sound. Number one, had to make some notes. I've already stored my car for the winter. It's had a cover on it for like a month. We actually had our first snow and salt on the roads 3-4 days ago. So I knew I wasn't going to be driving it with the little guy. It was going to be a car that barely gets driven now, probably 5 or 6 times a year, but I still love it. So, number one, clean your car inside, out. Inside doesn't have to be clean, I get that, but it's best get any kind of food wrappers, anything that may have dropped in there, vacuum it out, wipe it down, seal it up. Clean the outside. You're going to be putting a cover on it, whether it's stored on the inside of your garage or the outside of your garage, whatever. Don't put a cover on a dirty car. You're just going to lead to scratches that you're going to complain about later. Let's not do that. Point 2, tires. A lot of people think you're going to get a flat spot on your tire if your car sits for 3 or 4 months. And I guess that is true, and if you first take it down the road, you might feel more vibration. But I've had big lifted trucks with 38s, the Jeep with 35s. If it sits for a while, you'll feel it. Tires are resilient. That's going to go off as soon as the tire gets warm. But the Corvette is the first car that I've actually stored for the winter, and what I do is inflate the tires to their max PSI. That's the PSI on the sidewall of the tire. Don't confuse that with what you should be running in the tires for the car in everyday driving. That's going to be on your door. Whenever you see the little thing, it'll tell you tire size. Even if you're changing the size of your tire, that's still a good baseline in any vehicle, whether it be the Jeep, something with an off-road tire you actually want to chalk test and get right. We'll go into that with a whole nother video. But it's a good baseline. Go what's on the door, not on the tire. If you have any more questions about that, Google it. It's an unlimited amount of information out there on that. Point 3. You might live in a spot where when you store your car, you take a chance on mice getting in there. I don't really have that issue, but I still do this anyway. What I have found from research, and it's worked out for me even in the past, just go to the Dollar Tree or your dollar store, your Big Lots, get the cheapest dryer sheets you can find. Just your standard, you would put them in the dryer sheets. They don't have to be bounce, they don't have to be Gain, whatever, just cheap dryer sheets. I think the ones I got are Alpine Fresh or some shit like that. Throw them in the trunk, 3 or 4. Pop your hood, put 3 or 4 all out throughout the hood. Put them on the floorboards, lay a couple in the seats. Not only will your car smell good when you get back in it, it's supposedly going to keep mice away. I've been doing it for years. Never had any problems with mice chewing up my wires, so I'm going to keep doing it. 4, battery tender. battery tenders are a must. I think I have 7 of them. I keep, unless it's middle of summer, I keep one on all 3 motorcycles. I keep one on my lawnmower. If I'm going to take care of those things, why not take care of the Corvette the same way? I just got a cheap from Home Depot battery tender junior. They're small, got 2 little clamps, alligator clips, put them on your battery, plug it in the wall. It'll maintain your battery. This isn't to be confused with a battery charger. It's not going to charge a dead battery. If you keep trying to charge your dead battery with this battery tender, it may work. Let me turn this off for you guys. Sorry. It may work, but it's not intended to charge a dead battery. It's intended to keep a good battery charged enough that it doesn't see damage from not being ran with periodic charging from your alternator. So a battery tender, you can get a real expensive one. Corvette even makes specific Corvette battery tenders. That's not necessary. Something that keeps that battery just above 12 volts, so when you crawl in it and you hit the key, it fires up. That's all you're going to need. Lastly, invest in a good cover. I would love to say, man, I bought this specific cover. I don't know what brand cover this is, but it fits the car really well. It's made for the car. It's got a Corvette logo on it. It's something that keeps your car looking good. The first time you get a nice day that you want to take this car out for a ride, guess what? You're going to have a clean car to go cruise with. And that makes a world of difference. Plus, all the dust that's on there, you may get tempted. You know, it's supposed to be 65 degrees next week in January. I don't really want to drive the Corvette. And you're going to spray some shit on a microfiber towel and wipe it off and put all the surface scratches on it like most Corvette owners do. Let's not do that. These cars are 20 years old. Their paint looks really good for the age on a lot of them. Let's keep them that way. This is just a quick video. Like I said, I'm going to have a video coming up on the Mustang real soon. I'm going to do a video coming up on first mods you'll most likely do to your Corvette or any sports car. Probably got a Jeep video coming up soon. I know a lot of the Jeep guys are like, you got a Jeep and you just post short wheeling videos. Why not anything informational? That's coming. Probably going to do something on my Dynaglide. Winter's going to be busy. Baby's here now. Been here for 2 months. Perfectly healthy baby boy. Jackson, shout out to him. But now that we're kind of settled in and we kind of figure out how to be parents, it gives me a little bit more time to get in the garage. So I'll see you guys soon. Take care of your cars. Everybody stay warm this winter. Chris from Enthusiast TV. I'm out.